Okay, so what is secondary trauma? We can refer to trauma as stress as well. If you know anything about family systems therapy, they talk about big T trauma and little t trauma. So sometimes little t trauma is just stress, high stress, right? So a stress response that can occur when an individual hears about, witnesses, or is otherwise indirectly exposed to a traumatic experience of another person. So a stress response, fight or flight, freeze or fawn. These are some more common stress responses, but everyone in this Zoom, I can say that they have um, been a witness or heard or been exposed to a traumatic event from another. If there's parents in this Zoom and your child is a victim or survivor of shaken baby syndrome, you're also a victim of secondary trauma. Secondary trauma doesn't just happen to children, it happens to all of us that are witnesses or exposed to a traumatic event. And when I talk about trauma, I think trauma is misunderstood a lot. So I always tell my clients that trauma is a normal reaction to an abnormal event, right? The abnormal event is that somebody would shake a baby, most commonly because they're crying. That's the abnormal event. So your trauma response is normal, because if you were okay with a baby being shaken, I would worry about you. That's not a normal response to an abnormal event. And this topic is going to be, how do we support secondary survivors of shaken baby syndrome, and specifically about these siblings of these children, whether the child was a victim and died of shaken baby syndrome. Another secondary survivor is a sibling of a child that became disabled because of shaken baby syndrome, and they might have very high needs, like some of the survivors that I've met. Some of them have total needs. Some of them are maybe not total needs, but still have needs. And then and just lots of trauma that these siblings go through. And so I think this is a great topic because a lot of times the child who has been shaken and maybe become disabled gets a lot of attention from parents. And so often siblings feel left behind